Hi there. It is Saturday, August 1st, 2015. So I am 3 weeks out, yay, from my next competition. And let's see, the last couple weeks, I haven't been in a very good headspace, I must admit. I think one of the things that happened was I went after my last competition. My nutrition person gave me a food plan to support my first ever half marathon, which was 3 weeks after my last competition. And that food plan was a little more, it seemed to me, a little more carbs, a little more fat, a little more food, a little more nutrition. And it worked. It strengthened. I got more strength back, and I got to my first half marathon. I made it all the way through and everything. So it was a good, nutritious plan. The problem was I put on some bulk during that time, and I had just leaned out for the competition, to where I was starting to get really excited that I was starting to be on the track I wanted to be on in terms of getting a lean cut started. And so mentally it kind of was really hard for me. My waistline bloated, and the good thing was, I stuck to it. There might have been a couple little breaking, little extra cheating, just a brief one, but not a big deal. And but that too was due to this difficulty I was having with going out instead of going in my body. So it was tough, and but it was good, probably, and healthy, but it was mentally tough and emotionally tough. So then after the successful half marathon, I got a new food plan, and now I'm back to a cutting diet. And so I had yummy stuff going on in my last, and now I don't. And I think I've been, feeling deprived and hungry and bummed about that. I don't know. But I've been in a tougher headspace lately for a couple weeks, and I've just sort of been grinning and bearing and getting through my diet and my training, and okay, we only have a few more weeks. But I really want to get to the States because I'm really excited about the competition. But oh my God, one of those, back to misery. And I don't want to feel that way, and it's no fun at all to participate in your sport feeling like that. So the good news is I had a phone coaching with my telephone coach yesterday, Candice Houston, and really helped me get back on track, as it always does. So thank goodness that was right on time, because I was not in a good space. So after that, I got back into a positive space, got back feeling exciting, got back feeling energized. I went out and did a fun training that was hard, for running stairs for 20 minutes outside in the heat, and I did it, and I'm so proud of myself. And I'd been really struggling with my workouts too for 2 weeks, just really struggling, having a really hard time with my running workouts, my cardio workouts. I was doing the best I felt I could, and I was getting some good work in. It just wasn't perfect in terms of sticking to the as written workouts, but I tried substituting things that I felt I could accomplish and succeed in, because it really sucks not to succeed. Then I really go in a bad headspace. So anyway, I've kind of tortured myself through it, the last couple of weeks. So now I'm looking forward to getting back on a mental and emotional positive track for these next 3 weeks. And, refocusing in that way. The good news is that I've been pretty much 99.9% sticking to my food plan and sticking to my training. And the new food plan is working. Even though I've been hungry, I've been leaning out again. And that's exciting. Every day I look leaner to me. So it's working. So I'm excited because I really want to be competitive in this next competition. It's a natural federation bodybuilding competition, meaning it's a natural, non-drug federation, which means they test and polygraph people. I've never done that before, so that'll be interesting. But people do cheat. People do use performance-enhancing drugs, they call them nowadays. It's huge in my sport. I'm an all-natural athlete, and it does make things take longer, and you end up with a different kind of physique, I think, than people that use performance-enhancing drugs. But I'm okay with that now. When I started this sport, I wasn't okay with that. I thought I could look like all the other people could look, and I was really disappointed that I was really teeny and didn't have the muscles I thought I did, and all these other people were big and muscly, and the women too. And turned out people are using drugs, and that's how a lot of people get a lot of muscle. Other people are just really work hard and get big muscles. So now it's like, I'm going to do what I can do, and this sport is for me, and to make my body the best physique for the sport that I can make it. And it's going to take longer, it's going to be work, and it's going to take longer, and now I'm okay with that. I wasn't in the beginning, but now I am. So it's a slower process, and that's okay. Plus, I fall off the wagon over the years, and that makes it a much slower process and a much harder process, as I have added fat and lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight. So this time, I'm staying on track. So I'm excited to be getting smaller, and I have a long run this morning, and then posing practice. So that'll be exciting to see what my posing coach thinks of changes she's seeing. I should have a new competition suit coming in the mail soon, I hope. That'll be very exciting. And beginning to put together a sense of what I want to bring to the stage this time, what I want to add into my presentation to succeed for myself. So that's all very fun stuff. What else? It's really hot. I live in Washington State, and it's not usually this hot. And spring and summer, it's been hot, and this weekend is a hot, hot weekend. So being outside is kind of out of the question half the day. So it's good that I'm a morning person, because that's when it's okay to be outside. So yeah, I'm just kind of muddling my way through, just sort of like everyday life, where you come upon things and you muddle your way through. And there's also everyday life challenges and work and personal relationships and home and, all that stuff. And I feel good about being able to stay on top of most things while getting ready for competitions, because that's hard to combine everything all together. But I'm fortunate I've been able to arrange my life and my schedule to be able to do that works for me. And so I feel really fortunate about that. And the CrossFit Games 2015 happened, was it last weekend? I do CrossFit once a week on an individual basis with an individual trainer, and I've done it for a couple of years now. I was kind of disappointed that the workouts in the games are just, it was really torturous to watch even. I mean, they were dealing with hot Southern California heat, out there all day, workout after workout, horrible workouts in the heat. It just was a torture fest to watch. I don't know how the athletes felt, and I'd like to hear interviews about that, but it was just torturous to watch. It's like, why are they torturing people like this? That makes no sense to me. I don't feel that's the point of CrossFit. I think the point is to get fit within yourself, and a way to do that works and it's exciting and challenging and fun. But I don't want to see people be tortured and destroyed. So I was disappointed about that. The other thing is that every year the workouts get harder, which makes sense. The athletes get better and better. The workouts get harder and harder. And it used to be when I started that I felt, everyday person could achieve, pretty cool greatness, and you could kind of, well, maybe someday I can do that. Now I look at those workouts and I think that there's no way I'll ever be able to achieve that. So that kind of takes away the fun of CrossFit to me, being, an everyday person can achieve really great physical fitness, which I still believe. But the way they push it now, it just makes it not as fun. So, yeah, there's no way I could ever do those things, and I'm okay with that, but the other thing is, I think a lot of the workouts are based on movements men do much easier than women, and the women kick butt, and the women can do what men can do in CrossFit, but you gotta be a very, very strong woman, very elite ability to be able to do some of those things. There's just no way. I can't rope climb. Well, I guess I could learn how. I haven't learned how yet, but legless rope climb where you just use your arms, and a lot of upper body movement. And this year they had a pegboard where you climb up a pegboard pretty much with your arms. Women, that's not made for women, and a man programs the whole thing. So I think it's biased against women's bodies and capabilities and strengths, and maybe I think there should be more balance. But so that was some of the things floating around my head lately about CrossFit. But I really love CrossFit. I think it does bring an amazing level of fitness. It's really challenging. It's really fun. It's really cool mixture of gymnastics, weightlifting, aerobic, anaerobic, just pushing yourself and building yourself into something you didn't think possible, and you can make it fun, and that's what we do, me and my coach. So I missed my workout yesterday because my coach had kids soccer games. How dare she? So I did the stairs, which was on my plan, written by my figure coach, so I was really proud of accomplishing that. And it was fun because there was a bunch of people at the stairs this time. I haven't seen anybody there before, but I know people use those stairs. It's the one stairs in town that I think people can really get a good workout on. And a bunch of people were there, and that made it really fun. I left Muffin at home because it was too hot. And on the way there, I stopped and bought new running shoes at the running store. And they have to get my size in, but I'm excited about that. I got a running headlight that you wear on your head as it starts to turn darker now. And I'm going to be just like my coach one day, my running coach, running with headlights and everything. She's my role model, even though I give her a hard time. And, oh gosh, we had a running training on Thursday, and I was just a wreck. I was a wreck. I was tired. I was hungry, and it was hot, and she kept me going, but I resisted the whole time, and I had a hard time the whole time, and it was tough. It was a tough training and I sucked. Although the first one, first part of it, the first one of the half mile training runs, I did really, really well. And then that was all the gas I had, but I had to keep going. But I didn't want to. So hopefully the next 3 weeks, my goal is that it be fun again, that I make it fun again. I feel positive, I feel energetic, and I bring even a positive attitude to when it sucks. Because when I'm in a negative headspace, when it sucks, I just want to stop and it just sucks more. But in a positive headspace, when it sucks, that's when I can, like on the stairs, it's like, oh, this hurts. Oh, that's good. I'm getting strong. I'm getting fast. This is good for me. When I'm in a bad headspace, this sucks. This is awful. I should stop. I don't want to do this anymore. So it's a total change around. And I'm really excited. I'm back on that good side of it. It's like it sucks, but I'm getting strong. I'm getting so much out of this. This is awesome. This is the sport I love, and I'm getting better at it, and let's go. So that's what I'm going to achieve these next 3 weeks. And I'm excited to see what I'm going to bring to the stage this time, and hope you're all excited. It's going to be awesome. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.